Hi everyone, welcome back. I created a calisthenics test that features 5 calisthenics movements. This is a basics calisthenics test. The movements are a pull-up, push-up, dips, advanced tuck, and a muscle-up. I wanted to create a challenge to see how many reps of each I could do, and I created a point scheme associated with each movement. Each movement has a certain amount of points you can earn based on how many reps you are doing for each movement, and your total points at the end will give you a score, and that'll be correlated with a grade. I thought this would be a lot of fun, and I want to see where everybody else stacks up. It's important to know that I am not the authority on calisthenics, right? Just because I say that a certain amount of reps, according to the challenge I set up, the test I set up equals a certain amount of points, doesn't mean anything, right? It's just a fun game, and I want to see where everybody else stacks up on all these movements. So I'm going to put up all the movements, all the rules, and all the scores and points associated with reps. You can do the exercises in any order that you want, and we're gonna limit it to 3 attempts per exercise. But as long as you get all your attempts in within a reasonable amount of time, you can't do your muscle ups today, your pull ups tomorrow, all in one session. I don't have a way to do muscle ups in my apartment, so I'm going to be going to the park to do that first. Next up is pull-ups, and we all know how to do a pull-up, so just a few rules to keep in mind. Kipping or using your knees to give you leverage and swinging on your rep. Try to keep that down to a minimum. As you fatigue, it's going to happen a little bit's okay, but when you're using too much knee drive in your pull-up. Chin above the bar. I believe since this is going to be a challenge for reps, you don't have to come down, you don't have to do straight arms locked out before you come back up for another one. Slight bend is okay. Doesn't have to be completely locked out. No hanging rests, no one arm hanging rest, shaking out your arm on each arm. This will just be consecutive reps till failure. So, all right, let's do it. Next up is push-ups, and we all know what a push-up is, so to keep things consistent, the rules for this are you just want your push-ups to be consecutive, right? So no one arm rest where you shake it out and then do more. Nothing wrong with it, but for this test, we're just gonna keep it consecutive reps, and that's it. So here's my attempt. one little point I'd like to make about my arms in particular. My arms do not go straight, so they are curved. I don't know how to explain it other than by showing you this. So because my arms don't go straight, it might look like I'm not hitting full range of motion sometimes, and it's possible that I'm not, but it's important that you know that my arms do not go straight. So whether I'm hanging or doing push-ups, it always looks like they're a little bent, but that's just because they're permanently bent, and that's just how I was born. Next up is dips. To keep things consistent, the rules of course are just gonna be all the way up and then to a 90-degree bend in the elbow. Use minimal kipping. Try not to rest too much in between reps, so we want consecutive reps. A second to breathe is okay, and then back to it. So here's my attempt. Last up, we have the advanced tuck. So the full position is the front lever, and the advanced tuck is a progressive variation on that. But because this is a basic calisthenics movements test, I feel the advanced tuck fits into that nicely. So basically the rules are, time starts when you get into the position, and then when your form breaks is when the time ends. And put a little picture of what a advanced tuck form looks like here on the screen. And we're holding for time, so here we go. All right, everyone, that's the end of this basics calisthenics move test video I have for you. Have fun with this. Don't take it too seriously. Let me know what your score is, what your results are, what your points are in the comments down below or on my Instagram. My Instagram is Clayton Puranen, ClaytonPuranen. And let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know if you have any ideas for calisthenics challenges in the future. I would like to do a more advanced calisthenics moves test next. So keep an eye out for that one. And thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and please consider subscribing. Thank you.